afternoon, and thank you for joining me in this adventure we're going to have today playing Campsite Hustle. Now, I know you probably were expecting some ranch simulator today, but this game came out on June 2nd, and I have been waiting to play it. So I have been watching videos the last couple of weeks on some early access. Well, it's in early access now, but some people had some testing and some early access to it, YouTubers and such to play, and they were experiencing some issues. As I play through today, if I'm experiencing those same issues, I may just sideboard this until they have fixed some of those issues. Campers being bugged and things not working the way it's supposed to, making it not like a fun time at the moment to play. This is, like I said, an early access, so that means that it is being developed with a lot of care by a small team, and throughout the early access, we'll be improving the game with the help of your feedback. During this process, you may encounter missing content, balance issues, or bugs. We'll be closely following your reports and working to fix issues as quickly as possible. Your support, patience, and feedback mean a lot to us. If you enjoy the game, please consider leaving a review on Steam and joining our Discord community. I don't know that if I'm the professional gamer to be leaving a review or joining their Discord team. Not quite that big of a gamer, in my opinion, to be doing that. I do love gaming, and I do love cozy games, management simulators and the like. So I will be hopefully leaving my review here as in these videos, and if this is something that you'd like to watch, please let me know. I can continue it as long as I'm having fun. I don't mind playing these games. Like I've said in the past, these games are a part of my self-care. I work full-time. I care for my house full-time with my husband and 3 roommates, and I have an autoimmune disease which does flare up from time to time, more than I would like it to, and I need an outlet to be able to rest my body and not be moving around too much, but also keeping my mind occupied. Staring at the boob tube, the Netflix or Prime videos too long makes me feel lazy. So I like to do some things productive, keep my mind moving, and feel like I'm not just a lazy git sitting on the couch watching TV. So today we're going to do the tutorial for Campsite Hustle. We may do longer if I'm having a good time. I have seen what is involved in the tutorial, and pretty much the first couple of days. I did log in for a few minutes and just feel it out. I know there's driving in this game, and you know my feelings on driving. This one is not so bad. The car goes pretty fast. I think it can get up to like 60. So I feel a little out of control at that point. But so we'll just take it slow, and I'll learn the controls. Way better than Ranch Simulator. I think Ranch Simulator has a problem with their driving mechanism, and I think it might be something either they know about it and it's just a quirk of the game, or I don't know. Maybe it's just, fun times. I mean, the game's been out for a while. I don't think they're going to fix it. But anyway, let's go ahead and start a new game. And we're going to call this slot. We're just going to do YouTube. We're going to do YouTube first look. And then if it gets better, if we like to do it, we'll just continue on, and we're going to play the tutorial. There's a lot to this game. It's not just managing a campsite with like camp areas. You have your own store with stuff in it. It is a ticket booth. There's a lot of interaction going on. But we're getting an incoming call from Gloria, so let's see what she has to say.
Hi, I got your message. I guess you're getting close to town now. I'm waiting for you right next to the land you purchased. See you soon.
Now, I don't know why they decided that we needed to be parked in the middle of the street or outside of our car. I mean, I understand you don't want to answer your phone when you're in your car, but if the car is parked, we could be answering it. So every great business starts with a simple introduction. Gloria will help you understand the basics of your new campsite business and point you towards your first goals. Head to the marked location, talk to her, and officially begin your journey in Campsite Hustle. So with this game, you do use a WASD to move around, and it does have like nice little tutorials. You hit the E button to get inside. I haven't seen a way to be able to go into third person, so it's going to be a first person game. Yeah, just going to be driving along. It's a nice red truck, makes a lot of nice noises, you know. And we do have gas in this game, like in Ranch Simulator. Not all games that have you driving will make you purchase gas. To slow the car down and or stop, we hit the space bar, and I'm just going to tap my way in here. This is a long drive here. I think it goes all the way to the water and down to like a hiking trail. I don't even know if it's like a parking spot, but here's a hiking trail. And here's a beautiful ocean and beach. That is next to the land we purchased, which is this land here. Let's go talk to Gloria and start our tutorial today. Up at the top, it shows how many campers we'll have on our land. We will see that the camp part of it is closed. It shows the weather, the day, the time, our experience, and research. And then our product in our store. The store is closed. There's no patrons or people inside the store. And you can see the differences. The campsite is going to be open different times, or the store, depending on how you have that working. So there are two different close signs. So we're going to meet Gloria at the marked location, and we're going to talk to her. So this says press E to talk to her.
And you finally arrived. I hope your trip was comfortable. As you might remember, I wasn't exaggerating when I told you about this place. Everything you could want is right here. With its quiet surroundings, easy roadside access, and proximity to the shore, you'd be hard-pressed to find a better starting point. Do you have any questions?
I don't really have any questions, but through the tutorial, you have to go through them. So let's talk about the land price.
We already settled the payment for the land before you set out, remember? I didn't ask for a deposit out of respect for our old friendship. By the way, the other plots next to yours belong to the same owner. If you're thinking of expanding, all you need to do is have the money ready.
And we can see that on the map when I get out of this tutorial. What about a business license?
I sent all your paperwork to the town hall and got your business license approved. There's nothing stopping you from setting up your workplace now.
Nice. And what about sourcing goods?
Every product you plan to sell has a wholesaler, either in town or nearby. You can easily find basic necessities within town. But for goods like hunting, fishing, or outdoor sports equipment, some sellers are located a bit outside. Take a look around, and you'll meet them all.
Okay, thank you so much.
If there's nothing else, I'll be off. Work is waiting for me. But don't worry, I'll be back. I have a feeling this place is going to turn into something completely different in your hands. Take care. See you soon.
Okay, so it looks like we are old friends with Gloria, and she has now helped us to purchase this land, get our business up and running. So to grow your business, you first need land of your own, which we just purchased. These purchased plots can be used to expand your store or build a campsite facilities later on. Buy an available plot and take the first real step towards building your own outdoor business. Fantastic. Now, for these plots, they are covered in trees and rocks, and so we have to clear them away to be able to construct any kind of buildings or sites on it. So your newly purchased land may not be ready for buildings yet. Use the right tools to remove the trees, rocks, and other obstacles from the area. As you clear the space, you will create room for new structures and prepare your business for its first expansion. I wanted to show you on the map. The map of the town is showing us right down here in the bottom right hand corner with this is where our truck is. This is the land we owned. There are 5 other plots of land for various prices that we can go ahead and purchase as we expand. Because it's in early access, I really hope that we do get a lot more areas. It looks like the map is big enough to be able to expand the game. As we go up the road into town, to our left, we're going to hit the gas station and the motel. The motel is where we will sleep to progress days until we have our own place that we can put on our land. And then we take a nice right, we go up the street, and we have the hardware store. To the left of it is the supermarket where we will buy the groceries that we will stock in our campsite store. And we have a wholesale store up to the right of that. And that is where we would buy some other camping equipment. I've seen unlocked right away in the beginning, lighters, batteries, water bottles, that kind of stuff. But I do see that when we go up there, I'll show you too, but what I did see is that there was a lot of like clothing and outdoor stuff, things that you would need for just outdoor recreational things. On this map, it does show a train station with a train tunnel, a caravan settlement, a water tower, a river, and 2 lakes along with the highway, and a lighthouse down at the bottom. So again, not much has been seen of this game because it literally just came out, and we will explore together. So let's go out of this map. We're going to come over here. We're going to grab our tools. These tools are going to go on our hotbar, which is down below. 1 is our hands. 2, I'm going to put the chainsaw. And then I'm going to go to 3, and I'm going to put our rock, what do they call it? Rock drill. And 4, I'm going to put the hammer. The hammer is used for building. And these are tools that we are going to keep with us. So the chainsaw, we're just going to hold down the left mouse button to clear away all of the trees. They say that there are 20 both standing and laying logs on our land. So let's go ahead. We have to wait until the trees have an orange outline before we can interact with them. So if you're having trouble with it, like interacting with it, just make sure that you're close enough to have that orange outline. I believe it is green for the rocks. And I was having some problems with the rocks because as you can see, they have like scattered stones, and that's just like a big cluster of them. And unfortunately, we do not get any resources from this rock and lumber that we are clearing. So I guess somebody comes and picks it up, disappears. I don't know what we're going to do with it. That there is a light post, so that's not part of our trees. And as you can see on the ground, we do have this like dirt path. It's not really a path, but like this dirt line that will mark out the land that we have. It's an awkward piece of land. I don't know why they would give us such an awkward piece of land to begin with. I would prefer like a nice square, but we'll make do with it. We'll figure out how to lay out everything so we can get all the amenities that we need for this first adventure before we buy another piece of land. So while I'm doing this, I just wanted to talk about how my week has been and why I didn't upload this weekend. Fortunately, I have a job. As you know, I am a barista at Starbucks, and the way these jobs work, retail and food services, people call out, people get sick, people can't come into work, and somebody has to be there to do the job. So I was supposed to have Sunday off, and one of the other supervisors was sick, and so I ended up going in and working on Sunday. So I did not have time to record. That's when I usually record, is on Sundays. And then we had one of our supervisors be promoted. She will now be going to another store to become an assistant store manager. And Mondays were her nights to work. And so for this past week, I worked her Monday shift until we can find another supervisor that can help out on Mondays. That's what I did on this Monday. So both days, no recording. Both days, usually my days off. I was able to get Tuesday, which is the day I'm recording this, off. And so I'm recording today. With the way my job works, I cannot guarantee any days as of right now because, again, I am doing this on my off time. And my schedule is all over the place. So I never know what days I'm working daytime, nighttime, mid-shift, what days I have off. My requested days off is always Sunday and Monday so I can hang out with my husband and do fun stuff. But I never know if that's going to happen. My store manager is amazing and he really does try, but the business demands sometimes you just can't do that. So now I have cleared all of the rocks and I have cleared all of the trees, and now it is time to place your first structure on your cleared land. Open your build menu, choose the blueprint, and use the required materials to start shaping your business. It may look small at first, but this will become the foundation of everything that you build later. Okay, so I'm going to put that away. I'm going to go just to 5. It's just empty. I could go to my hand too, which just means that it's just my... Come on, guys. I was using the wheel, sorry. It's just my hand. I'm going to come over here to the edge because it does matter where you're standing on whether or not you can place stuff down. This person here, that's me. That's where I'm standing. They want me to place a small wood or concrete shop. So we have here a small concrete shop with a solid and practical design, ideal for simple and efficient retail use. And then it shows here to build it, you would need 2 bags of cement, 2 pallets of bricks, 1 pallet of roof tiles, 1 pallet of glass, and 1 pallet of metal. And then the second one is the small log shop. It's warm, it's got natural, wood tones. It's great retail space for compact business setup. I believe both of them look exactly the same, just one's made out of concrete and one's made out of wood. Most people are choosing wood. It is a campsite. I don't think that there's a difference in cost, but that could be something that somebody's gonna do a deep dive in here and tell you what the best way it is. I want to do the wood one just because that's what I want it to look like. So we're going to place it. We're going to hit this place. In order to build it, we're going to need 2 pallets of wood planks, 2 pallets of nails, 1 pallet of roof tiles, 1 pallet of stone, and 1 pallet of glass. So let's go ahead and place it. It is a very large building for the plot of land that we have. Like I said, it is weirdly shaped. And I think I want to put it all the way in the back. I want people to come onto my land to visit my shop. And I'm going to put it all the way in the corner over here. I'm just going to wait till it turns red. Right there. Okay, so as we can see, it's right there in the corner. It's straight across our wood over there. Our line over there. This is the bones of it. We have the framing down. We have a construction site here. We're going to go ahead and we are going to get into our truck. And as you can see up in the right-hand corner, it has the pinned materials. That is a... quality of life update they did when I was watching the YouTubers do it. They had to physically pin it themselves. So I'm glad that just automatically pops up there. Because that might be something you forget to do. You forget, oh, I got to pin it, and then you don't know what you need. You have to go into all these books, and I don't even know if you can bring up the build menu while you're not on your building. Okay, fire truck. You gonna make a right? You gonna make a left? You going anywhere? I don't think he's going anywhere. So we're gonna do a little cut across the lawn here, and we're gonna come on up here to the hardware store. I do like that the environment has activity in it. It has cars in it. It has people walking. And as you look at the environment, you see people maybe building things on the sides of the road. When we go back, I'll take a look and we can see what I've seen other people point it out. So I'm gonna put everything in the back of our truck here. So I'm gonna leave the bed down because I've noticed when people come in here and then you pick up the pallet and your tailgate is up, you have to put the pallet down, yada yada. It's very annoying. So always put your tailgate down. Hi, David. David here looks like he's the clerk of our hardware store. Look at all this cool stuff we can get. Drills, tools, brooms, rakes, and shovels. Let's see what's over here. Leather, cloth, glue, and dye. Wood planks, nails, and glass. Roof tiles, bricks, stones, and concrete. Nice. And what do we have over here? We have concrete, ceramics, plastics, and metals. Like in Ranch Simulator, it's going to be like a store purchase menu here for these guys. When people come into our store, they're not going to talk to us to look at the menu. They're going to take stuff off the shelves, but we don't do that. So let's talk to David and see what he has to say. Hi, how can I help you? I want to purchase something, David. Let's see. So we have all this construction equipment, and then I guess eventually there'll be tools. We already have a chainsaw, we already have the stone drill, and we already have the hammer. So maybe if you don't do the tutorial, you have to come over here and purchase it. I don't know. It shows down here we have $5,000. So let's go ahead and get the materials we need. We need 2 wooden planks. We need 2 pallets of nails, 1 roof tile, 1 stone, and it looks like glass. 1 glass. We're going to purchase it for $437. And now we want to go and build our store. So we're going to say goodbye, David. See you later. And we're going to come over here and we're going to grab our stuff. We can jump in the game by hitting the space bar. We can only pick up 1 pallet at a time. And that's by using the E button. And then to put it down, we're going to use G. And we're just going to situate it on here till it's green. Put it down. And we're going to go back and forth just doing this. So no big deal. Wait for the green outline. Pick up your pallet. And go ahead and place it down with G. G will allow you to place it so that you can go around, and then you have to like hit the left mouse button to confirm. I don't know if I said that or you noticed that on the screen, but so G puts it in the placement, and then we can rotate it with the Q and R, or with the mouse wheel. If we don't want to place it down, we can hit escape, and then we just place it down with the mouse. Pick it up. Now, when I was playing before, I did have some issues, which is just my incompetence of when I would put it down and then I would try and walk with the mouse keys. I mean, with the WASD, and I would be off by 1 and use E, S, F, and C, and you know that doesn't work. So I was having a good time there. So if you see I'm paused or moving around funny, it's probably because I'm hitting the wrong keys. Again, not a professional gamer, just having some fun. And our last pallet, we're going to come up here, going to put it down. We're going to put the roof tiles on top of the glass because that is completely safe. We go ahead and close our tailgate. We're going to climb back in the car. And we're going to back up. See, I'm not a horrible driver. Oh, I do get out of my car quite often. I'm not a horrible driver. I just think Ranch Simulator is just hard to drive in. I'm not the best driver. I'm not amazing. I'm not going to be playing like Forza or whatever. But, not a horrible driver. See, to our right is the hotel. We may spend our evenings in for a little while. And to the left is the gas station. And when I said that the environment had things going on, let me see if I can see. Is it over here? Go up a little bit. See, I'm just going to be looking. Got some water going on over there. Trying to drive and look on the side. Not a good thing. Okay, guys. Oh, here we go. I will look around the next time I'm out and about. So what we're going to do is we're going to drive our truck right up into the construction square. Make sure all of our supplies are within that square. I think that's right. And then we're going to hover over or hit 4 to construction, to the hammer. And as you can see, all of the construction materials have that green check mark, and that means that all of them are within the box. You don't have to drive your truck up there. If it isn't a space that your truck can't get to, you can, bring them over by hand. It's fine. Okay, so now we need power and water because they are essential. Buildings alone are not enough to run a proper business. Power and water systems keep your store and future facilities working. Build the generator and the water tank, supply them with fuel, and complete the basic infrastructure. And this will complete the basic infrastructure of your campsite needs. Okay, we got it. So what we're going to do is we are going to go back into 1 where my hand is. And I am going to move the truck off of the off my campsite because I'm going to be putting some more buildings down. So I'm just going to back out to the end of the driveway. Don't mind me, I'm just slow. There we go. Let's get out of the car. At least in this car, we don't have to remember to turn it on and off. So I'm going to stand right in front of my store right here. Going to open up the build menu. Oh, got to get a little closer. Yep, can't open it unless you're on your property. So they said we need to refuel our vehicle when we go to the gas station and buy 4 gas cans. We need to build an electricity generator. So I'm thinking, is that under lights? No. Is that under resources? Maybe. Yeah, this looks like it. Supplies electricity to your business. Keeps essential buildings and services running smoothly. Oh, look, there's a check here if you didn't want it pinned. Interesting. Okay. To build it, we need 2 pallets of metal, 1 pallet of nails, and 1 pallet of plastic. So we're going to place this. Now, I know when I was watching the other people that the building blueprint for this is pretty large. You see that whole white box. But once it was built, they were able to move it around. So I'm just going to build it there. And I'm also going to build the water one. And then after they're built, we're going to see where they work the best. So this one, stores and supplies clean water for your business and helps keep essential facilities operating properly. So that's metal, 2 plastic, and 2 wood. So let's place this. Let's place this just right here. This way we can bring the truck right up to it, and then we'll move it around as needed. They pinned both of them, which was really great. So what we're going to do is we're going to get back in our truck and we're going to go build some more stuff. Okay, we're going to back out. And look, somebody's waiting for the bus. Nice. I like that the bus station is right across from our facility. Oh, these are all probably empty to my left because these are the lands that I can buy. So let's look to the right to see if we see anything. We're gonna meander down the road. I know it says 50, but 20, 25. It's okay. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna fill up our gas tank. I'm gonna go right in the middle of this so I can use it on either side, whichever one works. Come on, get out. Who do we have here? Hi, Jason. Jason. Okay, well, here in New York, people who stand by the pump, they usually pump the gas for us, Jason. And then I tip you. I would give you money. I don't know how much I would tip you because gas here is 79 cents a gallon. Okay, there we go. We're going to fuel it up. Let's see. It says to interact with it. Oh, we just hold it down. Okay. Okay, $31. Thanks, Jason. I was not given the option of premium gas. Did you know that? I know it says self-serve and it says lead-free diesel, but I didn't get the option. Okay, well, I'm gonna go ahead and put this down, and we need 4 of these. These are just gonna sit here. We're just gonna grab one. They never run out. So there we go. We're just gonna buy 4 of them. I'm gonna put them right here next to each other in the back of my truck. Easy access. No jumping required. No parkour for me. I will tell you that. Not my fun. I don't consider that a fun time. Okay. Right there. I'm gonna go ahead and close this tailgate. Thanks, Jason. Even though you didn't pump my gas for me. Okay, now we're gonna head on down to the hardware store. The water tower. Hometown, Red Shore. Oh, welcome to Red Shore Hometown. Now, oh, this is what I wanted you to see. I got out of my truck, but see, we got stuff going on. We got Nancy here. I don't know. She doesn't have a name tag, but she looks like a Nancy. Nancy's digging some dirt. Look at that. Jeff there. Jeff's chopping a tree. Wonder what they're doing on this land. Nancy and Jeff. And then who we have here? Is this your brother Eli? He looks like Jeff, doesn't he? They're probably brothers. Nancy, Jeff, and Eli. I hope they're not building a campsite. Competitors with me. I don't know. I'm going to have to pin those names because I will tell you I will forget. We got Nancy, Jeff, and Eli. Okay. We're going to slow down. We'll turn into the hardware store. Not the best driver. But there we go. That looks good. David, I'm back. Same day. I'm back. Yeah. I want to purchase some more stuff. I'm going to get 3 medals. That's for both of them. 1 nails. 3 plastics. And 2 wood. Good. Okay. Out we go. Thank you so much, David. I do remember, I'm going to see if I can bring it up. I do remember when I was watching people. They had people, the salespeople were actually chatting with them. I have turned the sound down, the music down to 25. I don't know if there's copyright issues since I'm new at this, but the effects and the ambient noise I turned down to 75. If it is too much, you just let me know, and I will turn them down again. But I don't see where, I don't know if that would be ambient occlusion, texture. These guys actually had voices and they talked to you. Some people were annoyed by it. I thought it was pretty cool. So I'll have to research that. I think that might be. Can't hover over and see what it is. Oh no, that changes the ambient environment. Okay, well this isn't audio. I guess it would be under audio if that was a problem. Okay, let's close out of here. Oh. There is an area here that if you get stuck, you can say unstuck. Very good. Very good. What a hot day today. Yeah, David? It might be hot in here. I don't know about you guys, but I will tell you, I am not a hot girly. I do not like... See, look at that. Didn't put the tailgate down. I don't like the hot. I will never be a snowbird that goes to Florida for the winters, as they do when you live here in New York, or at least on Long Island. We have snowbirds that go during the snow to Florida to get away from the snow. I love the snow. I love the snow, and I love the cold. I would much rather be cold and wear a sweatshirt as I am right now. You know, it is June 2nd today, and here in New York, and it is probably like maybe 70 degrees outside. I have my air conditioner on, and I am sitting in my husband's office because, you know, that's where I record when he's not around. And I'm wearing a sweatshirt because I'm cold, and that's fine because I can put on a sweatshirt. Now, if I was hot, it would be horrible because I could be sitting here naked. Nobody would know it, but I might still be hot. And then what am I supposed to do? I can't not be hot, you know? I'd have to have environmental controls like the air conditioner on. And we do use our air conditioner quite a bit. The moment it hits 70 degrees outside, our AC comes on. And it stays on until it's like basically snowing outside. We do not like the heat. The heat of Long Island summers is not conducive to our favored environment. So, yeah. I would never be running a campsite. I personally would never be camping. Camping is not one of my favorite places because it's outside. It's not temperature controlled. It is not bug controlled. It's not comfortable. Not at all. Okay, we got our stuff. Gonna be driving home. Oops. Okay. I like the idea that I could be a person that could be out in the wilderness, you know, surviving, camping, and, you know, just doing all that stuff. I'm very intrigued by it. I'm intrigued by people who can do it. My son loves a very nomadic lifestyle, living in the woods and sleeping in a hammock. But I like comforts of a home and an air conditioner and a reclining couch. Yeah. So in my alternate realities, I am one of those girls, but I'm technically not. Okay, so let's see if we can back in. We're gonna go like this. We're gonna go back. Oops. There we go. Let's see if we can go forward again. Okay, gonna get out. I'm gonna come over here. We're gonna put our hammer in our hand and yay! Okay, we now have a generator. And let's see. Can I reach the fuel from here? I can. Do I have it in my hand? I do. Okay, let's see where it needs to go. No? There we go. And we're just going to put some fuel in there. Nice. Let's see if we can grab another one. And we're going to... They probably got us 4 because 2 for each. Yeah. Okay, so let's get back in the car. Let's see if we can maneuver our truck. Over this one. Let's see. A little bit more maybe. Get that metal in. Oh, gotta get the wood in there too. There we go. Let's see. Hammer in hand. Oh, fantastic. Okay, so remind me. Gotta put that fuel in there. But stock the shelves and get ready. So our next quest will be when the customers enter your store, they expect to find products ready to buy. Purchase different items from the town, place your shelves, and set up the checkout counter. A well-stocked store is the first step towards building a steady income. Fantastic. Fantastic. Okay, let's put our hammer away. Let's grab this fuel. Where? Oh, all the way over here? Over here? Okay, there we go. And let's get this last one. We'll move the truck. We will see if we can relocate these guys to a smaller area that may work for them better. And then I think we might be able to go to town. It might be a little too late, but we will see. Oops. Gonna back up. Oh, wrong way. Back up. Go forward. Go forward. And stop. Good. Okay. Hand. Okay, let's get on the edge of town or campsite. And let's see where we can relocate these items to. How do we rotate the camera? By shift and right mouse button. Good. Okay. Because that's what I want. I want to see this side. There we go. And that is the front of it. Can I put it? Oh, I can't. I can put it right next to the building. Let's go almost to the edge. There we go. What about this guy? Oh, we can even put it back there. Shift, rotate. Yep, I'm going to put it right there. So let's see. What does that look like for us? Yep, we can fill it up here. That's good. Nice. Fill it up here. Yeah. On this side. Yep. Water tower there. Look at that water. Look at... That's beautiful. That's a beautiful sound. Now, it says that it's... Hang on. 18... It's 6:46. I think the stores might be closed. And I think that I'm actually going to go to bed. I'm going to go to the motel. I'm going to go to sleep. And I think that'll be the end for this video. My husband is going to be home soon. He does not need his office. So I might be able to come back and record a second one for this game to finish off the tutorial. I know my last two videos have been super long, and I'm trying to cut them down. And the more videos I record in one sitting, the more I can put out for the week, because as of right now, I just have the one day to record. So let me go ahead. I'm going to come in here to the motel. I'm going to give myself a nice park job, right next to the pool. That's perfect. I'm going to get on out. Oh, guess what? I'm going to get back in my car. Didn't have a chance to park so nicely, and I couldn't get out. So let's see if we can park a little better. That's good. That's good. Look at this pool. Isn't this great? Get to swim in the pool. It's only waist deep, but that's fine. Out of here. Let's go ahead. Interact with this, I'm going to interact with the door. 1. Can I not go to sleep yet? Is there a problem? Can I go to sleep? I was pretty sure that you could go to sleep. Okay, well, you know what? What I might do? Maybe it's not nighttime for these guys. Even though, it is dark. It is dark. And if I'm going to get an early start, I might want to go to bed early. Let's go to the hardware store. Oh, sorry, buddy. Sorry, buddy. Sorry. See if the hardware store is still open. If it's open, we'll buy the stuff. No, the hardware store, not the hardware store. Let's go to the general store. So I believe that is up at the corner. And then we make a left, I think. Yeah. There we go. Out of the car. Shopping carts. They look like they're still open, so let's open that. We need 6 items. Ma'am. Lucy. Hello, Lucy. Let's purchase something from Lucy. Okay, so we don't have everything, but we do have a few things here. In watching before it was scattered, it seems that they have now put them all together. So what do we want to see? I want to see tuna at my site. Beans, candies, and bandages. I know they say 6, so let's go over to the other store, the general store, and let's see if maybe a lighter and some batteries might be okay to purchase. You're welcome, Lucy. I will come back and see you again. So we're gonna pick up these boxes and we're gonna put them in the back of our truck. I guess we're gonna get close to an hour on this video too, just because the day's not over. So when my husband gets home, he usually, he works at an aquarium, so he always smells like fish. But he usually showers and then we have dinner. So that's probably something I'm going to do before I come back and I record a second video, if I'm able to. So let's go ahead. Let's see where this general store is. Oh, wow. Oh. I'm going to open the map. Okay, so yes, I was going the right way. I am not the best driver, I will tell you that. Am I heading in the right direction? I am. I don't know why my truck on the screen is going backwards. But it is what it is, right? It is what it is. I bet you now they're going to be closed. Whoops. The door looks open to me, so let's go ahead and get out of the car. My truck is still jumping around. I think it's on the curb. It doesn't like being on the curb. It does not. John, hello, John. The weather is pretty nice in my bedroom. So I think it would be under tools. Yeah, we're going to do a lighter. I don't know if we need water bottles, but we definitely need batteries. We can't do clothes or furniture. Let's do water bottles too. 7 items, that's not a big deal. 7 items is not a big deal. Okay, let's pick them up. And we will go ahead and put them in the truck. What I might do is see if I can sleep in the motel on my way back to the campsite. And then we will see, right? 1, 2, and 3. You would think that since it's dark outside that these stores would have lights. But I guess not. And 3. Got 7 boxes back here. Let's go ahead and see if we can have a nice night at the motel. We're going to turn left here. Go down to the corner. And see if it's ready for nighty night time. Now it doesn't seem like I need to edit any part of this video, so I will just be adding my, as we do our intros and outros, and be able to get that out tonight, no problem. I'm leaving my truck right there. Buddy, you're not going anywhere tonight. Okay, let's see. No? Do I have to register? Do I sleep here? No. G. So let's see. Buildings, fuel, cleaning. Sleep. You may sleep to the start of the day. Each day begins at 8, and you can manage your business until midnight. New customers arrive after midnight. No new customers will arrive after midnight. But you can stay awake to finish your tasks. To sleep, you can use the motel room or build your own cabin on the property. Okay, but they did not say how to sleep in the motel room. Maybe somebody's sleeping in that room? I might be missing it. Is there a button to push? It was green for a second, then I tabbed on it, or I clicked on it. Oh, there we go. It saved. I saw it save. Holding down the left, holding down the right. Let's go to 5 and see if that helps. Hit E to interact with it. No. Okay, well, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to end it here, and then I will come back. I'll do some research, figure out what needs to be done. So again, thank you so much for spending your afternoon with me, and I will see you next time. I will be playing this campsite hustle one more time to finish up the tutorial and see how it runs. Okay, good night, guys.